On MLB The Show, it's the Tampa Bay Rays going up against the New York Mets. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Steve Rogers up now for the Mets. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average.
Rogers.
And that one is lifted in the air. He makes the grab, and there's one down.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Francisco.
Back here at the ballpark, and now it's Travis Swaggerty.
Leading off for the
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Out to short, Rogers handles the chance. And a quick out, number one.
Batting seventh, the third baseman, Austin Martin.
Austin Martin next to hit for the Rays. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Smash to the left side. Gathers and throws to first. Out, number two.
Batting eighth, the designated hitter, Lonnie White.
So two down, and next for the Mets, Steve Rogers.
Now batting.
He's a guy who does it all.
Steve.
Batting in the cleanup spot today, but you could easily see him in the two-hole and even sometimes leading off.
That one to first, and he grabs it in foul ground.
Get your pitch.
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. He flexes his power with that swing, his 31st home run of the season, and they add on. It's 6-0.
Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that, and that time that ball was hit hard.
On to the fourth. Here's Wander Franco. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Oh, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
The right fielder, Zach V.
And now the first baseman, Andres Blanco.
All right, come on now.
0-2 now. On the ground. Rogers gloves it. And that is the third out of the inning. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Mets 6, the Rays 5. Here's a speed threat, Steve Rogers. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. And that's in there for strike one. Swung on, belted.
Get over.
On its way. And that one is going to go. His second home run of the game, and they tack on to their lead. It's 7-5. So the streak stays alive. His 4th straight game with a home run.
Boog, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. He's absolutely punishing mistakes right now he can't miss. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin.
Runner at first with 2 away. Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here.
Second baseman, Xavier Edwards.
And there he goes. Pitch in for a strike. Throw. Save.
Well, he's really showing us the dynamic skill set he brings to the field on this one. Homered earlier, now he swipes second, showing off the speed. Really fun to watch him play the game.
And now the big-time power threat, Steve Rogers.
Up next for the Mets.
We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Go, ball, go!
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Way back there. Makes the catch up against the wall. And now here is Andres Blanco.
Now batting, the first baseman, Andres
The
Blanco.
1-2. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Whips it across, and that is that. So the Rays strand a pair. So the deficit remains 9-6. So first and second with 2 outs. Next is the cleanup hitter for the Mets, Steve
Hey,
Rogers.
Nobody better.
A guy who makes an impact not just at the plate, but also in the field. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Swaggerty makes the catch, and that'll do it. Left for the Mets.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Guys start hitting up and down the lineup. Never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
9-6 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding